There we go. All right, so I took a crazy short on the day, which has been a crazy day. IBIT's up just over 8% on the day. Absolutely nuts. Um, but I just thought that it would retrace a little bit, catch some of the liquidity. This was like the overnight. Holy smokes. See? And I gotta let that puppy out. This is kind of overnight action, so I thought it might catch a little bit right here. We'll see. And she's going crazy. So yeah, I entered that short at 73,728. Have that take profit set at 3,600, but obviously going to close that probably a little bit before. Hoping to just make like a quick little 700-800 bucks maybe, and then maybe end the day. Well, not sure. Gonna see how quickly it happens, but adjust my stop loss down on the way probably, and we'll see. Or hopefully make any profit at all. This is a crazy day, so we'll see. Whoa. As I say that, all right, let's hope we don't get stopped out. I've got a stop set at 74,177. So let me go take this dog out and see if I don't get stopped out. Wow. What is it? No way. That's crazy. About to get stopped out already. Holy. Tight stop loss, obviously. I don't want to lose too much, but man. Well, looks like we're about to get stopped out already, which is tragic. Just started. Well, said I tried to make 800 and then I'm immediately down 800. This is crazy. This right here is just from open, and it's just been ripping. Nuts. I mean, but it has been pushed down a lot. I'm not surprised by it. I wasn't looking for a long short. It was literally just kind of a, not a scalp opportunity, I guess kind of a scalp opportunity, but just a slight retracement to not even where we opened up, but like if IBIT dropped down to like 6% on the day kind of thing, but I guess not. Wow. Absolutely insane price action. Well, switching back to the 1 minute, we'll see if we get stopped out or if we can make some sort of profit or get away with something here. That would be pretty nice. Mm, 73,800. All right, so we're getting closer back to the entry, but I need some bigger movement down or more consistent movement down to really be comfortable here. Looks like it's just ready to shoot through 75 at this point. This is crazy. But knew what I was getting into. I had some quick scalps on shorts earlier just because I have longed my fair share of 4% green Bitcoin days only to have it turn red on the day. on a long, so wasn't really going to make too many trades today. If anything, it's going to be a couple of these where, you know, maybe catch $1,000 here, 2,000 here. We'll see, but at least that's the plan right now. That's my little puppy going crazy. Let's see. For the sake of this trade, I kind of hope that's the local top that we just set. Also really hoping I'm not jinxing anything. And we'll see. For anybody curious, I'm on trading through Hyro Trader, prop firm. Absolutely super easy to get started. You can even do a little free trial if you go to hyrotrader.com. They've got like a free trial that you can do, get started, at least get familiar with it, but super easy. They've got 24/7 payouts, so regardless of if it's the weekend or not, you don't have to worry about getting paid out. Super easy process too. Pay you out in, I believe it's USDC and USDT, but super easy. Definitely the platform that I'm going to use probably for, I don't know. I have no idea of switching anytime soon. It's pretty easy, straightforward. You can go directly on Binance. This is on Clio also, but yeah, super easy. Join. Use the code TONSTRADES. Get 10% off there. But yeah, manage up to $200,000 in trading capital and use somebody else's money. It's like kind of like going to the casino and people get those markers. So if you believe you're above that, that's pretty silly. Even Dana White goes to the casino and gets markers. So don't sue me for using your name, Dana White. But anyway. So it's a good idea. And when you're trading something like Bitcoin, I mean, there's a bunch of other things that you can trade. You can trade gold now. I mean, it's not limited to this. It's just what I use it for. But trade all these different assets. Super easy, super fluid, and make some serious money without having to really put too much of your capital at stake. So sign up today. Paid promo. All right. Whoa. Yeah. See, I'm hoping for at least a little bit of a retrace. Because as I say this, I mean, S&P's having a crazy day too. It's just an absolute green day. I'm not sad about that at all. But yeah, no, I mean, IBIT is at up 8.31%. I mean, that's a pretty insane day. So I was thinking if it retraces down to like 7 or 6.5, like that'd be worth it. And that was kind of the whole basis of this trade. But I'm about to get humbled super quickly. I can feel it. Oh goodness. Well, this might be a quick day, unfortunately. But I'll probably end it after this, and then we get to, depending, if we get stopped out, I'll probably end stream and then try again tomorrow. Or if a nice setup shows later in the day, obviously I'll hop back in, but that's it's kind of the way that it goes. You can't expect to make it all or lose it all in one day. You can definitely lose it all in one day, but no, just gotta take it day by day. If this trade doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Tomorrow we'll probably have better setups. If not, afternoon, like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock time. We'll see. Um, but for now, we're trying to stay alive with all of our hope and attention going into these candles. No, otherwise, ah, but no, it's a good, healthy price action. We needed a day like today, and then it's going to catch a bunch of people that are short, like me. But again, it's a prop firm, so not really losing any serious money. And all the Bitcoin that I do hold, I can watch it go up in value finally. But here we go, a little retrace. Hopefully that's kind of a double top on a 1 minute, which is crazy to do any type of analysis on a 1 minute. But we'll see. See if we can't stay alive. Hopefully, escape with some profits. My way of thinking about it is like if you make it very easy and quick, like $300 or $400, it's like, yeah, dude, might as well close that out because, whoa, all right, we'll see. It's like if you make $500 in like 10 minutes, it's like maybe close that, take some of the profits because like the alternative is working a job all day for less than that. Some for most of the time, most of the case. I mean, obviously, doctor, lawyer, surgeon, all that crazy stuff for like specialized things. Like you get paid a lot more per hour, but like end of the day, you're only taking home like say 200-300 a day maybe. So, uh, you know, risk management and just realize how long it takes to make those dollars in the first place at a regular job, and then just do this day by day. So. Flip over to the 5 minute really quick. I mean, that's pretty cool. All right, just had a big drop. So, all right. I feel like that's a pretty healthy retracement, and we're about to hop into another 5 minute interval. It's 23 is where we're at. So at 25, it'll go into another one. I'll probably set a stop loss like maybe right here. Hopefully, if it drops down to 73, like 500, 400. Got to walk out with some guaranteed profit, or maybe wait a little bit. Not sure. Depends on if it even gets that low. But it is a tight stop, like $400, almost $500. But I'd rather take this trade 10 times than lose 10,000 in one trade. It's a pretty easy way to blow an account. We'll see. We'll see. It's actually some pretty decent afternoon volume. Usually afternoons are pretty sluggish, but looks like we got something going on. Trump talking. Feel like I'd see that. We're looking. We're looking if there's any news. Don't see anything, but keep doing our due diligence here. least I could do. Check X. Um, I guess we got beef with Spain for some reason. Not that big, but kind of the only thing I see. Yeah, I feel like this is maybe a healthy correction on down. Try to maybe make 1,000-ish. We're gonna update that stop loss at least. We'll see. Let it ride for a minute. Everybody's celebrating 74K Bitcoin, which is normal. All right. See, the thing with Bitcoin is it always does lag a bunch because you have to think about the rich dude who doesn't really care about entries and exits, and he finally hears it's going up again, and he's like, all right. He was also the dude who probably sold it like 95 or something like that, being like, this doesn't look like it's going to bounce back up to 130, so he just sold. And he's probably about to buy back in at like 75, 78, 70, maybe 80. And he missed out on, say, 10,000 of downside, but he was out doing other things. So it is a fun trade in that sense, where it's like as soon as you think a rally's over, another one. Hold on. All right, we're gonna update this to at least right there. I'll be back. Okay, what we got? What do we got? All right, so still plus 800-ish. I guess about 650 on net PML, but still. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Look at this. It looks like it might dump. Dump all the way down to plus 7.5% on the day, which is hilarious. Like, it's not a big dump, but looks healthy for price action, honestly. So we'll see. So if we get out of here with some money made, opposed to rip here, that would not be cool. Not be cool at all. I really need that to, trace on down. 73,200, 73,100 would be awesome. And we're not going to panic. Looks like a great setup for a short right there. Ting. And then it drops, hopefully. And then it drops, hopefully. Gonna try and will that into existence and hope that that happens. Come on. This is crazy. Alright, so where do they want IBIT to end at? Like plus 12, 15, 20% on the day for an ETF? This is crazy. But I say that, but nothing is crazier than Bitcoin. So we'll see. Was I an idiot for not taking profit right there? Possibly. Could I have easily taken profit and then re-shorted right there? Yes. That's the thing about trading, though. Just kind of got to go with intuition for the most part. Not for the most part. I mean, there's analysis to be done, but, I mean, you can always just do the other thing. That's why a lot of traders like go crazy and all that. You just have to be accepting of each loss or each win and know that you just have to win the next day or win the next one, win the next one. You can't lose like 2 or 3 trades in a row and then sit there and be like, I gotta put way more at risk and do a crazy position right now. And it's like, market's still gonna be there. Might go down for the 4th in a row hourly candle. You never know. So, or in this case, up. So, we'll see. But, might change that stop to highs barely. But, we will probably be ending that if it stops us out, which is not a lot of points up, but we plan pretty risk on. I don't like staying in shorts for a long time. Like multiple hours. I hate that. I'd rather stay in a long for multiple hours on a lot less risk, but yeah, we'll see. For a major channel, I think Bloomberg has the most insane commercials. But then again, I don't watch cable, so come on, trace back down. Just could go crazy. The worst thing, it doesn't even hurt to lose a trade if, like, say it stops us out here and then it just keeps going up, keeps going up. That doesn't even hurt that bad. The thing that hurts is it taps your stop loss and then just rips the direction that you were planning on it going. And it hits your stop loss by like $1 or something crazy. And that'll drive you crazy because you're sitting there being like, I wasn't wrong. Just had my stop loss set too soon. But you have to like live and die by that too, because then there's other times where you're gonna like, ooh, I'm gonna adjust my stop loss down. And then you get cleaned out, and you're like, surely that can't keep happening. It can. It's like seeing like black on roulette, and you're like, how many times in that? How many times can that happen in a row? It's like a lot more than you have the money for. So, not comparing it to gambling at all, but puppy. Like you could look at it in similar ways, being like, oh, how many green days, how many red days? One of them's got to be green, one of them's got to be red, type of thing. I like doing that. It's a fun way to look at it, but obviously not a real science or anything behind that. That's just kind of guessing. But this is that afternoon price action, I think, a little bit. Still a lot more than I normally am used to, but a little bit less movement. I hope we kind of trend a little down. Because people got longs in it like the end of yesterday. It's like, yeah, they're gonna obviously have a little bit of a retrace, or they just win forever. We're gonna see. Flip to never mind. I won't flip to the 5 minute. That's crazy. Dang. I hope we're not out of this one. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I do think it's going to go lower. We'll raise that a little bit. Only like right there. 1400, not bad, but gives us a little bit more room to breathe. And then we're going to hope that we can at least get back in a healthy profit. Okay, that's what we want a little bit, but Gotta keep it, again, it's consistent downward motion. That's what we want. The 1 minutes mean kind of nothing if they just spring right back up. So just a little bit of consistent movement down. That would be pretty helpful. And I feel like I'm going to sneeze. So apologies in advance. So, beautiful day. So again, if we get stopped out here, or let's say catch a decent, let's look at these. That looks so crazy. That looks crazier. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, if we get up $1,000, or even just right past that 73.5 that we were close to before, if we go below that, probably just close it out, because it is a beautiful day. I want to get outside. Frogs chirping. An hour like this, that's crazy. Oh. And for everyone, it's sorry, checking things again. We'll see what's happening. Hmm. All right, we're making some. I was about to say we're making some decent money. Wick right back on up. So, guess we got to lock back in a little bit. Oh no. Come on, come on. Sustained downward movement is what we're looking for. Such crazy chart. Yeah, I mean, I'd close it after like 900, 900 or 1,000 for sure. So we'll see. I do think the close, or going, well, I was about to say going into the close, we're 12 minutes away from the close, but I think we could hit some decent portions here. And I am letting this dog dictate my life. And more movement down. Down, 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 down. Which again is healthy. I'm not rooting against Bitcoin for all my Bitcoin nerds out there. I want it to go to $1 billion, but ideally also when I have a long and not a short, that would be the time to do it for sure. And I think we're about to get a new 5-minute candle here, and hopefully that prints on the down to where we can consider cashing out. Or it'll send it right back up. Every time I say that, it sends it right back up, so maybe I just won't say anything. Just shut up for a minute. Ooh, that's actually looking like a decent setup. We are gonna maybe go back to that 1 minute and look at that. It's kind of looking like, well, not like anything can happen. Obviously, not anything can happen, but just gonna hope for a little push to the downside here. Maybe break that trend a little bit because it's been pull back by, pull back by, pull back by, pull back by, pull back by. Hopefully we can break that a little bit here. And get something. Because again, if anybody, you can treat it for sure like oh, you want, you know, you want to make $10,000-$20,000. It's not going to happen in one trade, and if you do, it's over leveraged. You're easily going to lose as much too. So I didn't realize how low I was in this. I'm going to adjust that camera. See if that helped at all. Did that help? For all my day one viewers. I think there's literally one person watching, but all right. And I don't like seeing those candles that way. Yikes, big yikes there. Wah, wah, wah. Ooh, that is like a gut punch. That is crazy movement. Crazy movement on the Bitcoin. Well, again, we get stopped out. Beautiful day. Take my dog for a walk or something. Maybe come back in the afternoon, or again, maybe you just wait till tomorrow. Not sure. We'll see. That's the important part, though. Also, patience. You know, things they take time. And there are a lot of people that just come in here and they'll slam a $300 win, $300 win, $300 win, $300 win, $300 win. That'll work. But like one $500 loss or $600 loss, and you're out of there. Like there's not much movement on those. So I mean, granted, I have tight stops in right now, but that's only because I have high leverage and I'm looking for about 1,000. Did catch a decent win. I shorted that. What was it? I think it was up here. We'll see. Position history. It was opened at 73,553. So that was up here. Oh yeah, you can see it. Up here to right there. And then I had another win right there to right there, and then obviously got stopped right there at that one. But no, not bad. But yeah, gotta lock in. Get a lock in a wee bit. Gotta lock in and hopefully get price moving in our direction again. I am astonished, honestly. Insane movement by Bitcoin. All right, I'm getting water. And moving slightly in our direction, barely. Sustained movement to the downside a little bit. Again, just to catch that edge. That's crazy. Overnight movement from 67.5 basically. And it's like, a lot of movement for, I mean, I feel like this should have happened a week ago, but this is also one of those moments where they're going to catch a bunch of people in longs that they should not be in, I think. We'll see. They did catch a bunch of people in shorts, obviously, right there, and then got wrecked. But no, this is really that crazy. Can never be. I mean, it's like everybody says, like, oh, I mean, you can't do it, and like that's true only because a lot of people can't mentally separate from it. Like, they see like $100 and it's a lot or something. I mean, it is a lot of money, but when you're trading, you're aiming for a lot more. So it's you know, seeing them lose, like it's really the downside. Like they can't stomach like $200 loss or let alone $1,000 loss. So if you're new, definitely try and use prop firms for sure. You'll get the hang of it. It'll teach it, like it'll force teach you. But I use it just because it's easy. I mean, I've been trading for like 9 years. Yeah. About 9 years. So, but I've definitely stomached had not been able to stomach some losses, and then like had to. That was in the early days, and then like, oh my gosh, is this for me? Is this for me? But like, you gotta love it because they're very nice wins, very nice wins. So the wins definitely outweigh the losses if you're disciplined enough and can know when to walk away. It is kind of like a casino. Like if you walk in there with $1,000 and you win on your first hand and you just made $1,000, walk away, and then you're up money. It's really a lot better odds than trading. But again, it's about walking away. Like that's why they have the really nice bright lights. But also trading, it just sometimes the wins are so easy that people are just like, oh my gosh, like it must keep going in my direction, or it must keep doing this, it must keep doing that, or something like that. And it's like, no. It can humble you quick, but also if you know what you're doing, it can be quite rewarding. But we'll see. Got Bloomberg on just far enough away to where I can't read it with no audio because it'll definitely pick up on here. So, guess I'm just watching for the love of the game. But no, everything's up a lot. Let's check in on markets. All right, we're trying to get net about 1,000. Net about 1,000 would be pretty nice. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Ooh, forgot about that clock. It's gonna say, hope everybody has a good Wednesday, and then got interrupted by the clock. All right, let's hope for a winner here. Dip buyers have been rewarded all day. The past 2 days, really. That's crazy movement. Wow. But I do think it's time to sustain a little bit. Not even like a big downward movement, just literally like even out a little bit. But we'll see. It didn't go down that way, so it can go up just as quick. It would take a while, but oof. Okay, come on. This is some afternoon price action right here. I mean, granted, it's not shooting up and down like everybody wants it to, but I'm okay with a little bit less volatility with tight stops, I guess. But just want to make my money and get out of here. Man, it's like maybe not glamorous right now to have, $800, $1,000 wins, but stack it up. You ever seen that? Stack it up over a day. I'm kicking your butt. Stack it up over a week. I'm in a whole different league. Like, but But really, it's, you stack those up, it does. The money follows. It's doesn't sound like a lot here and there, but compared to a regular job working all that, all those hours, it's nice to stack up 500 here, 1,000 here, 2,000 here, 3,000 here. It's nice, but you got to be positioned right and obviously know that it can go down just as quick as it went up. So before you jump in here and try to make like a 5 Bitcoin trade or, max margin, um, just know it can easily go sour. So that's all my preaching, I guess, for today. Let's get us a win. That is like, it looks kind of like a mini support level right there. Go back to that 1 minute maybe. Okay. Wish I had something better to talk about other than trading, but come on, give me a flush down. One nice flush down. It looks like it's just price, price, price. A nice little flush down wouldn't be crazy. It would be healthy for both my position and the market. And I'm saying that as an unbiased participant, obviously. Oh, goodness. I'll be right back. Okay. What the heck? Oh. All right, nice push down. We're up 1,000. I'm gonna set my stop loss up right. Hopefully about like right there. Wait for this to drop more. Now I'll set it at 1,000. Hope this continues before I get stopped out and it drops even more. That's a real killer. Nothing feels worse than that. I might drop this, take profit down slightly, let this breathe. It's up 1,500 on that trade. I'm going to drop this a little lower. Make it quite tight. We're going to do 1,200 there. 2,200. And we'll probably get stopped out, but still that would be a good day. Plus 1,200 on the day. Or I guess plus 1,700, including that 500 from earlier. So unless we get a sharper drop here. Nice. So the worst we can make is 1,400. And yes, I do update my stop loss and take profits, but that's only when I know I'm going to walk away in profit. And when it's a long, usually, I won't do that. There we go. Probably going to stop us out, and then we're done. Hey, alrighty, 1,400. Alright, sweet. And then it's going to do exactly what I wanted even more, and I could have made 2,000 or something like that, but hey. 3 o'clock. We're walking out of here. It's a good day, quality day, and yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably going to catch the Open. So, yeah, join me for New York Open and check my Twitter, x.com/ton, TONSW_. Yeah, it should be actually, if you go to the description in my profile on my channel, which also like and subscribe. But if you go to that little, it's kind of like a link tree thing. It's a link that has all my other links to everything else. That's where you can get the 10% off of High Road Trader, and that is also where you can see me on X and follow me there. And yeah, so I will catch you guys later. Have a good day. Hope you made some money.